Good morning. I'm here with Connor. We are about to, oh my God, that light is in my face. I can't even see. All right, whatever. We're going to pick up this guy whose grandfather has one of the best car collections in Connecticut. We're gonna go check it out. I am super excited. Let's get into it. All right, guys, this is insane. This collection is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. We got the 458 Speciale right here. They only made 499 of them. It's the absolute last V8 Ferrari will ever make. Naturally aspirated, of course. Look at this. Look at that nose. Oh my God. Look at this interior. You got that pinstripe. It's hard to get a great angle of it, but here we go. That is beautiful. Fun fact, Ferraris, this is at least $500,000 right here. I think it's a little more. And it does not have automatic seats. Carbon fiber you got right there. You got my little things right here. You could put maybe like a pack of gum and a pack of cigarettes in there, but don't smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are bad. We got the halo of all cars. This is most people's favorite car of all time, arguably the best car of all time, the LaFerrari. They only made 499 of them. It's not even a supercar, a hypercar. Look at this key though, not for nothing. You still got that old school key, but I like it. Like if it's a Ferrari, the key can be like this. If it's not, I don't really ever want to see a key like this ever again. It's got 949 horsepower, I think. Yeah, 161 of that is from an electric motor. It's giving you that boost. We're in this hybrid stage of life, guys. This is a hybrid. It's pretty much the same thing as a Prius, except fast, cool. It's a Ferrari. It's not, is Prius Japanese? Yep. It's not Japanese, but it's beautiful. It's got a 6.3 liter V12.
Same price as 25 Priuses.
More than that. It's hard to tell right here, but this engine is the longest engine I have ever seen. It's absolutely unreal. And my favorite part about the LaFerrari is it kind of looks like a bug. Like, look at this. Look at those mirrors. All I can picture is driving through like a garage and hitting one of those mirrors off, and the price of what one of those mirrors are would make someone want to kill themselves. Look at this door, guys. Look at that. The entire thing like that. Talk about suicide doors.
This is the top speed on winter tires. Here it is. Top speed when you're on winter tires is 124 miles per hour.
Winter tires top speed, only 124 miles an hour. Because you know, a lot of people are gonna drive this in the winter. This is just unbelievable.
I don't think
I absolutely love the spec on this. You got that bumblebee yellow. With that bumblebee interior. Look at the length of these paddle shifters right here. It's crazy that everything's so digital now. Like, I kind of like the old school analogs, but it's all cool. I don't feel bad.
You can put your name there instead of LaFerrari. You can get it custom to whatever you want. There.
Really? Where?
Right on the, see the plaque where it says LaFerrari?
Right down there on the foot?
On the steering wheel on the bottom. You can have your seat custom for you.
That's crazy. So you can customize. It's not really focusing.
And this seat is molded to your ass.
Is it really?
So when you go and buy one of these, you go to your Ferrari dealer, and then you sit in the big ball of foam and you custom make your seat to your ass.
That's quality right there. Who doesn't want a butt mold? I'm gonna go to Audi and be like, why didn't I have a butt mold? They're gonna be like, that's because you didn't spend over $1 million on a car. It's gonna make sense, but still, I'd like to have one. In perspective, how much hypercars cost. Max, tell us a little bit about that battery.
So the battery in the car is 25 grand. The tender is 15 grand.
This right here.
The battery tender.
$15,000. You can get a car for that, straight up. Granted, it does flash some cool things, but of course they don't want to show me. Oh, there it goes. It's heavy though.
It is. That's what it's made to fit in your frunk.
In this tiny little frunk. I don't even know if you want to call that a frunk. It's almost looks like it's not even supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's a waste.
4 minutes left, then we have to finish the video.
Okay, look at this glove box. You got a little USB, which is actually really convenient, and you can maybe fit like a pencil, a blunt,
Maybe.
anything of such.
Maybe a little iPod.
All right, so Max and I are sitting in the LaFerrari right now. It's very uncomfortable. One of the most uncomfortable cars I've ever sat in, but I've gotten over it pretty quickly.
Yep.
Look at the length of these paddle shifters. These are the length of something I see every day. Every day. You know, like pencils, yeah, exactly. All right, Max, I'm gonna ask you a pretty stupid question. What's your favorite car?
This one, obviously.
The LaFerrari?
All the way.
So, like, tell me something that, like, really only someone who has a LaFerrari would know.
The seats are fixed. The only way you're moving anything is with the pedal box down here. You push this lever down or up.
So you don't adjust.
The box comes all the way forward, and you push it to how far away you want it, and then it's in. And then you can move this right here.
Manual.
You can pull it in or out, and slightly up or down.
And that's all just to save weight, right?
That's all to save weight. The seats are fixed and molded to your ass, so you got that.
Yeah, I don't know whose ass this seat was molded to, but it just...
definitely was not mine.
Yeah, it is not a blueprint of my ass. It's just not. But it's crazy. So to adjust
You got
this...
no cup holders. You got a little thing here for like maybe a phone. You got the key here.
I can't believe that it's like an old school key.
Yep. You got basically a California T key right here.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to a little bit different than a Cali T, but yeah.
That is just...
You got another charger right there. And you got the limited edition 1 of 499 badge right there. And then you can pick if you want the Italia flag, the country you're from, or wherever you want. You can pick the flag that you want there, and you can pick right here if you want your name, a quote, or just LaFerrari.
You can put a quote?
Like a small, like, I saw someone like
So if you could put a quote on this, what would the quote be? Putting you on the spot.
Sorry, officer. That's probably it.
Sorry, officer. That's a good one.
Yep.
That's crazy. So you don't even adjust these seats. You move the pedals. That's actually really smart, to be honest. With my luck, I would like have the adjusting thing and I'd be driving and I would just fucking like kill myself, but I'm hoping that people that own these are a little more responsible than I am.
You have 2 speakers. Sound system is utter shit.
Is it? Can you even hear it with the engine sound?
You can, it just sounds terrible.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really want to listen to that. You'd rather listen to the engine right behind you.
Exactly. Is there an aux cord that you can plug in this?
You got USB, that's it. And you got Bluetooth in here. This is...
Oh, there's Bluetooth.
You do have full digital display.
That's pretty dope. Do you like the digital display more or do you like the analog?
I like the digital because you can customize it more for like race mode, sport, comfort, and you get all the crazy info.
Do you ever put this in comfort?
No.
Yeah.
Never.
Why would you? Because you're not driving this to be comfortable.
No.
How many miles are on it?
This has probably around 1,200 miles.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
So you guys have driven it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm putting you on the spot. I hope nobody that like is related to you sees this. How fast have you gone in this?
I don't know. I never looked down to the odometer when I hit.
You had to make a guess.
If I had to make a guess, 65.
65 miles an hour.
It's the speed
Don't
limit on the highway.
speed.
Yep.
Ever.
Never speed. Stick to the speed limits.
Can't do it. So the 650S Le Mans has more carbon on it than any other McLaren 650S. This thing is just loaded with carbon. It's hard to pick up with camera with carbon, but in person it really, really just looks unbelievable. It's got different rims. It's got that silver brake rotors, which I absolutely love. You like literally never see that on any car. You got more carbon. You got these huge air intakes, all carbon, of course. You got the Le Mans. Look at this. I love this. It's my favorite part of the entire car. You got that right there. And you got the motor signed by, I believe it's the CEO of McLaren. There's a serious glare, but you can kind of see a peek in there. What are you gonna do? You're gonna verify who signed it on me? No, you're not, so it's all good. You got these doors, which I can barely even figure out how to open. Ready? Oh my God, it just hit a car. No, I'm kidding. This car is what, 3 years old? Yeah. This car is 3 years old and it still smells like a brand new car. Oh my God. It's got your mini iPad in there, which I hear is super expensive to fix if it breaks, so don't let it break. I'm gonna head over to the other side. Look at that, you can literally see like the wheel from over here. It is so freaking cool. This is unbelievable. Oh dude, no, you need the orange on the inside.
I just wasn't there a thing like you were trying to get the same color?
I get nervous opening these doors every time.
You're good. Put it here just enough.
Just enough, right? Look at the size to get in, like the thickness of right here. Like this is my hand to put it in perspective. You got the 650S from England. Oh, you got memory seats in this too. And they drive this car a ton, you know, 432.1 miles, you know, so. Max right over here, he's told me that they have filled this car up with gas, literally once. One time they have filled this car up with gas. The thing about McLarens that I really like is I'm sitting in here and it's comfortable. It's low to the ground, it's stiff, but comparatively speaking, this is not bad. A complaint I have about the McLaren 650S is these paddle shifters are really small. Like my Audi has paddle shifters this size, and the steering wheel is really small, but I mean, that's a good thing to complain about, you know what I mean? Like, this car is just absolutely perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am stuck in here. I cannot figure out how to get out. There's no handle anywhere. Oh wait, here it is. Make sure you click this. Window goes down a little bit. Push it up. Then you get out like a boss. Alright, the next car is kind of controversial. It's the Acura NSX. It's absolutely beautiful from the outside, number one. The problem is it's the superior, the new version of one of like the best, most practical supercars, some would say, ever.
Wait, no. The dead battery won't open.
Oh,
Glass.
The battery's dead. It won't open. So what do we do? Am I stuck?
You can use this door because it's already open.
Alright, I can use the driver's door because it's already open, but the battery's dead. It's beautiful. It's got carbon fiber.
You have carbon lip, carbon wing, and carbon roof.
Oh, so it's got a good amount of carbon on it.
Dry carbon.
What color red is this? Do you know?
Acura red.
Acura red, who cares? Sweatshirt red, we're gonna call it.
Adidas red.
Adidas red. You can kind of see the engine, so like I appreciate the effort. I wish you could see it a little more.
Hit me up for paid partnership.
Right? Adidas, hit them up for paid partnership. It's a V6. So there was a lot of issues getting this out. They changed the model a lot. I heard it was going to be a V12 and a V10, a V8, now it's a V6. It's got 573 horsepower, so it's a very powerful car. It's cool. To be honest, I like it. For sticker, I think it's a little expensive, but I think this car is going to be a future bargain. So I got a fun fact. Acura is only an American brand. Anywhere else you see this NSX, it's gonna have a Honda badge on it. So it's kind of like Acura is the luxury division of Honda, just like Lexus and Toyota. But that's pretty crazy that you can go somewhere in like Europe and see this as a Honda. Let's check this interior out. Nice interior, comfortable, tight. I'm a pretty lean guy. I'm 5'9", 145, 150 pounds. So I fit comfortably in it. A bigger person I do not think would fit well in this, but it's really nice. Max pointed out something pretty funny. The guy over there in the red hoodie is his girlfriend's TLX has the exact same steering wheel as this Acura NSX. Granted, I'd personally rather have the NSX, that's just me, but it's got a pretty cool infotainment screen. The screen's a little small, to be honest. It looks, I wish all this was open, but I don't know. Beggars can't be choosers. I'd be more than happy to have this car, so I feel like we got a classic coming up here, the Ferrari Enzo. Look at that. Look at that nose. I love that it's got like some big, like pre-nose job type nose. So originally, they only made 399 of these. Uh-oh, camera's going the wrong way, so I'm probably showing you guys a bad angle. Originally, they only made 399 of these. But then, they just, I don't know even really why, probably because of demand. They made another 50 of them, so totaling at 449. It's a 6-liter V12. It's got 660 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.1, which at the time especially was just absolutely insane. You gotta remember, this car was out from 2002, I'm sorry, to 2004. So you gotta put that in perspective, what those specs were for that time. Interior, pretty basic, just black. Bucket seats, it actually has a little more space than the Acura. It's kind of the same thing. You're a person my size, you'll be able to fit no problem. Definitely would not recommend this as a daily driver. Obviously nobody who has this is gonna daily drive it because it's just too expensive. But it's comfortable. For my size, it's not that bad. It's definitely stiff, but you gotta remember what it is. This is meant to be a driver's car. This car doesn't even have a radio. These seats, for weight saving purposes, they're set into place. So this is the spot. So if I'm like a 6'5" guy, I'm not gonna fit in this car. Granted, I literally won't fit in this car as it is because this door, once I close it, which I'm not gonna lie was very hard to close. I had to like do a bicep curl in that. My head is very, very close to this. It's hard to see. Oh, I wish it wasn't, but my head, as I said, I'm 5'9", so someone tall will not be able to fit in this car. No way, I barely fit in this car. Classic analog. A thing you tend to see is the RPMs are much larger and kind of more in focus than the actual speed. Because you're going fast, you know what I mean? You've mostly got to see your RPMs, you want to control that sound, and that's mainly what you want to do. The 488 GTB is absolutely beautiful, and I know I'm not really talking about it. I'm only not really talking about it because it's up high, and I can't really show you guys it as much. Like, you can't even really see the face. Maybe we can get a booty pic. Who doesn't like booty pics? That's so sexy. I love that. There's just something about that Ferrari logo which just really, it's unbelievable. I mean, I can show you guys the bottom of a Ferrari. Bet you guys have never seen the bottom of a Ferrari, huh? Look at that. You got this, it's like a plastic plate over it, I think.
Carbon.
It's carbon?
I think it's carbo something.
Oh, that was super offensive if it is, and I just said it was plastic.
That one's not carbon. No, this is.
Oh.
This. You have an option on the Aperta. This is all carbon. Full bottle, carbon.
The Aperta on the 458 Speciale. That's beautiful. Pause. All right, so we're gonna try getting in and out of some of these, seeing which one's the easiest, which one's the most practical, which ones just absolutely suck. If I had to make a guess, I'm assuming the 458 Speciale is gonna be the easiest because it's like a normal door. But who knows? I've been wrong most of the time of my life, so let's see. All right, so in the LaFerrari, granted, as I said, I'm not a big guy, so I feel like it's gonna be kind of easier for me to get in. All right, so you gotta kinda put your ass to this molded seat first, kinda swing your feet in. You're good. All right, that wasn't too bad. Definitely isn't the easiest, but, oh, that's pretty cool. The horn is on the steering wheel, just press it with the thumb. All right, and to get out, oh no. All right, you gotta try to maneuver under this. Turn like that. Yeah, if you're not flexible, you're not getting out of that car. If you were over the age of 45 years old, you're not doing it. Which is funny because probably every owner of these ever are over the age of 45 years old. The door is so light. It's unbelievable. This door must be, it feels like it's nothing. All right, so we got the 458 Speciale here. This color is just so sick. What's this color called?
F1 2007. This is a special color you have to get invited to have.
You have to be on a list. If you're not on the guest list, you're not getting this. You're just not.
Or invited to purchase.
Invited to purchase, invited to spend your money. All right, so this, sit down that way, move in.
Carbon bucket seat.
All right, that wasn't bad. That was not bad. These seats are tight. I could barely fit in these seats, so a bigger guy is not fitting in this. This fur is covering my face again. But to be honest, it was a little harder to get into than I thought, but not bad. Whoop. See? Goes to show how low it is. I'm 5'9", and my head hit that. But not bad. Definitely easier than the LaFerrari, but not nearly as easy as I thought it was going to be. Getting into the McLaren. We're opening it. This opens up super easily. This is really big, so you kind of just gotta, it's a huge thickness, so you kind of just gotta fall into it. Get into here.
I'm so good at this filming thing.
Keep filming. Oh, definitely the easiest to get in of, out of. I would still say the 458 Speciale. All right, so the NSX. I'm gonna try not to close this door because the battery's dead, and then we're gonna be stuck, and we're all gonna get in trouble. But, all right, here we go. It's almost, I'm afraid that this would break, to be honest. Here we go, getting in. To be honest, it's just like getting into an Acura. Okay, we're good. I thought I closed it and got it stuck for a second. Just like getting in and out of an Acura. That is by far the easiest car to get in and out of. I'm not gonna get in because honestly I'm afraid to even really touch it that much. And Max says it's just like the LaFerrari, so I think it's fair to say that that is not gonna be the easiest car to get in and out of. Breaking news. I just said that this is just as hard to get into this LaFerrari, but Max, tell us the information you just found out.
Definitely harder because the door is a little far, the seat is a little farther in than the door compared to the LaFerrari, so you got a lot more of a gap to jump over, and it's a little lower.
You just gotta jump that gap. You gotta jump that gap in life. See, this is what happens when you don't own these. You just kind of say ignorant shit. All right, so that just about sums it up. We're in the car, no more cars, obviously. It's a kind of a really shitty collection. I wish Max had nicer cars, but you can't win them all. No, I'm kidding, it was awesome. Hope anybody who saw it enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Yo guys, these cars are so dope. Look at this Lambo right here. This Lamborghini Huracan, I think it is. Yeah, it's in purple. And then we got your Chevy Volt, or is it Bolt?
Bolt.
Your Chevy Bolt right here.
There's the Bolt.
You have your Toyota Prius. Camera panning too fast. Your Acura TL. This is the 2019 model. They did a total body change on it. And then that's just a Ferrari, but who cares?
Until November, going through the letters that I send her, and thinking about the moment that I met her. Well, I'll be back in due time, in due time. Touchdown, throw off my own 2 shoes. Still the same city I've been used to, and all the reckless things that we do keep us young. They're good signs.